Okay, I, I know that wasn't form. I know that wasn't top form, and I don't think it's very honorable to have wasted one of my extra lives on that Hell Knight. But holy shit, I was not expecting him to be up on the door like that. That caught me so off guard I couldn't fight him properly. It was so funny. Holy shit. I need a second. Hold on. I'll be right back.
kill the priests. You know our laws. Despite their transgressions against the Covenant, they are still of Sentinel blood. What you interfere with now is bigger than you can imagine. It is written. It is their time to give penance. If you continue, you will bring down the heavens' wrath. You are but one man. They are no longer your people to save.
Sentinel battery can be used to provide additional power to your ship. Several modules remain unused. Finding more batteries will enable you to utilize the full functions of your command station. There is a Sentinel power core nearby. You can use it to activate the mech and clear a path forward.
To any of you watching who own this game and want a quick achievement, punch one of these. You'll get an achievement that says "Ow." Okay, so, little, explanation, in case you haven't seen gameplay of this game. These gates right here, Slayer gates, Slayer challenges, whatever you want to call them, they are, in a word, brutal. In 2 words, fucking brutal. So it's probably gonna take me a while to, beat them. Yeah, enjoy.
betrayer's life signal is nearby. Motion sensors and artillery everywhere.
I told you all to leave me here. I am where I belong. Saving your people will not bring you peace. Only make the burden you carry worse. And now you seek to defy the Khan Maker herself. It is your people's time now to give penance, just as it was mine. Hear me, Slayer. When his heart is laid to rest, then his soul will be at peace. And so will mine.
The extraction point has been identified. I will mark its location on your HUD. find the remaining Hell Priests by activating your celestial locator. The second Hell Priest is located in the northern region of Earth. I will calibrate the portal now. The hub has several areas locked off due to power constraints. Once power has been restored, you will be able to access the entire ship. Rising, re-establishing power to core and supplementary systems.
Okay, I have turned the volume way down, because this area is just filled with Easter eggs, so I figured I'd talk about it. Or, I guess talk over it. Or react. Alright, so... Actually, let me turn the volume down even more. I turned it down on OBS, but let me just do that down there. There we go. Much better. So, we got Taggart Comics Group. Taggart is the name of, well, the original name of Doom Guy before he became Doom Guy. They didn't want him to have a name, but one of the story guys, I believe, gave him the name Flynn Taggart. So, yeah. There's also The Living End, which is one of the levels in Doom. There's also Pandemonium, which is another level in Doom. And then this thing. No, that's not a reference, it's just that. Alright, so, first of all, he's got The Art of Doom, which is a book, Quake 3 Arena, which is probably one of the best multiplayer games ever, from what I've heard. He's got Quake, he's got the OG Doom, he's got another thing of Doom, not sure why, and then he's got Doom 2, which you can see the original box art there. He's got one of the Slayer minifigures from Doom 2016. How to Comb Your Mustache by Clifton M. Fishbach, which is a reference to Markiplier, I believe. So we got Vault Dweller Survival Guide, which is a reference to Fallout. Cooking from Hell's Kitchen. I guess that's a Gordon Ramsay reference. Shout out to Civ 11 again. But also Thy Flesh Consumed, which is the 4th episode in Doom. To Pray or Not to Pray, which is a reference to Prey. Teutenga, Off-World Travel Guide. That is a reference to one of the textures in the original Doom that mentions a planet called Teutenga. I believe that story guy, that named Doom guy, also wanted it to take place on that planet originally. From Nopefish to Dopefish, the Dope Tail, which is a reference to the Dopefish, which is everywhere. It's referenced in a lot of games, not just id games. And there his name is, Flynn Taggart. It was literally retconned, which is why that's the name of it. The Strog, a transdimensional field study, which is a reference to the Strog from Quake 2 and 4, I believe. Living with Rage and Other Common Emotions in the Apocalyptic Wasteland is a reference to Rage, which is one of the series that id did as well. One of the newer ones. I think they started it after, like, 2005. Spear of Destiny, a post-war deconstruction, which is a reference to Wolfenstein 3D2, which was named a Spear of Destiny, which was after the war where you kill Hitler in his mecha suit. UNATCO Training Manual. I don't know this reference. It might be... I don't know, actually. I don't know what it is. Mesa Science Monthly. Predicting Unforeseen Consequences. That is a Half-Life reference. Von Braun, Onboard AI System Technical Manual. I don't know who that is or what this is referencing. Leandri. Brief History of Interplanetary Industry. I don't know this one either. Devilish Daggers and Other Assorted Pointy Objects. Why I'm So Great, Part 2 by Dork Norkum. Which is a reference to Duke Nukem from Duke Nukem 3D. My Buddy Superfly by Hiro Miyamoto, which is a reference to Daikatana, which is a game that John Romero made. And one of the advertising things for the game was John Romero's one of the two guys who founded id Software. One of the advertising things for Daikatana was John Romero's about to make you his bitch. Didn't sell well. Alright, let's see. How to Win Friends and Kill Demons. Atlas Ripped and Teared. The Picture of Dorian Slay. The Caco and the Rye. Green Eggs and Pentagram. 1984 Dead Demons. These are just references to real-life literature. To Kill a Mocking Demon. The Great Gutsby. $10 Left to Spend. An Inspirational Tale by... What is that? Hugo Tarnum? I don't know that one. Demon Farm. The Very Hungry Demon. The Power of Positive Rip and Tearing. The Art of Rip and Tear. Heh. The Slayer's Tale. How to Stop Worrying and Start Slaying. The Man in the High Argent Tower. The Guts of Wrath. The Ripping Tree. My Best Friend Daisy. Aw. Slayer House 5. Don Slayote. Slayenstein. 50 Shades of Slay. Eat, Rip, Tear. The Count of Kadinger Christo. And Dungeons and Demons 6th edition. I'm taking screenshots of these to show a friend. Then we got Commander Keen up here. And his blaster. And what looks like more comics. Actually, here. Alright. How to Win Friends and something. I recognize that, but I don't know the actual title. Atlas Shrugged. The Picture of Dorian Sky, I believe. The Catcher in the Rye. God damn it. Green Eggs and Ham. 1984. To Kill a Mockingbird. The Great Gatsby. I don't know this one. Animal Farm. The Very Hungry Caterpillar. Or my favorite, The Very Hungry Cthulhu Pillar. That's a great image. The Power of Positive Thinking, I think. The Art of War. I'm just going to say that's foreshadowing. I don't know if I've released it by the time this video comes out or not. The Slayer's Tale, or The Handmaid's Tale. How to Stop Worrying and Start Doing, I think. I also recognize this, but I don't know the actual title. The Man in the High Tower. The Grapes of Wrath. The Giving Tree. I don't know this one. Slaughterhouse 5. Don Quixote. Frankenstein. 50 Shades of Grey. Don't know that one. The Count of Monte Cristo. And Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition or 6th edition. I think they have a 6th edition, but the one I usually played was 5th edition. I don't recognize these here. This is probably some concept art. Patient Zero. Science and the Cult, never a good combination. That looks like one of the characters from either Hexen or Heretic, but I might be wrong. I don't know who this is. The 10th of May may be a reference to something. I don't know, though. These might be people that worked on the game. Maximum Paella. This is definitely concept art. Let me adjust myself a little bit. There we go. The treasures of 1,000 worlds held in the vault of Urgmok. Interesting. I want this rug. And this chair. Holy shit. Looks like he scratched that in almost. And then let's see if I can. Come on. Come on. Here. I can't get in there? Alright, fine. Collector, the collection never ends. Attack of the Toys. Rip and tear into this month's new arrivals. Meet the makers. A look at the people behind the plastic. An inside look at the people behind the plastic, rather. From slay time to playtime. Why a busy schedule shouldn't keep you from the collection of your dreams. Wow. It's not an addiction, Mom, I swear. And then we got all the toys I've gotten so far, which I believe show you character models. And I'll probably have a look at those once I'm done with this. Side note, I actually haven't done a look at all of the other things or fully completed Doom 2016 yet. I wanted to start this game, but I'm definitely going to upgrade everything to max, probably just record that and throw that up, because why the fuck not, you know? And, you know, have a look at all the monsters, and that scared me. Have a look at all the monsters, probably in a similar commentated fashion to this. Alright. Okay, so we got the Gauntlet, which is a reference to the misspelled and often made fun of Gantlet, which was one of the levels of Doom 2. Descend into the depths of darkness, who has what it takes to survive? The shocking tale of perfect hatred, which is that infamous second level of Thy Flesh Consumed after the infamous first level of Thy Flesh Consumed. This is one of the munition crates from Doom 2016. And then we got all the weapon models as well. So, you know, we got... You see the... Why... Did you see the shadow that was left behind by the heavy cannon there? That was weird. Yeah, you gotta look at all the weapons and such. And you can swap the mods too, and all that, which I will do at the end of the game. We got another munitions crate. Me and my girl Daisy. Daisy being the rabbit that you see get murdered at the end of Doom 1. But I don't know if you brought her back to life or what, but there's that too. Huh, that figure was here too. I somehow missed this. So we got a Demon Flesh guitar, my favorite guitar, which is made out of, I guess, Argent Energy or something, and then Praetor guitar, I assume. Let's see. That's just cool looking. And we got a grindstone, probably for the little blade thing he's got. We got this big fuck off rock in here for some reason. I don't know what that's about. Here's Doom Guy's PC, so powerful doesn't even need to be plugged in. I just broke the shit out of it. I don't recognize this It might be that ship from that one part of one of the later levels in Doom 2016, but I don't know. Demonology today, an open dialogue for the eternally damned. Living with fear, how the Doomslayer is only a manifestation of your unresolved inner turmoil. Mortally misunderstood, we examine the harmful effects of demonizing the mortally challenged. Slayer outrage, why the Slayer owes the demon community an apology. No, I don't. We got one of the cleaning things from Doom 2016, which I assume buffs my floors. We got a skateboard, which I can't... Yeah, there's nothing on the back of it. We'll get to that in a second. Takoyaki flavor, which sounds delicious right now. I haven't eaten in several hours. Don't worry, I'm just getting this video finished and then I'm gonna go get dinner. We got fruit chews. Hey, look, there's the dopefish, that little guy right there. I can't really zoom in that much further, but that's the dopefish right there. Actually, I might be able to get a little bit closer. There we go. That's the dopefish, that little orange guy right there. We got... God. Son of a bitch. No. If anybody's watching me out of this window, it must be really fucking funny to watch. We got a Hugo. I forget his last name. He's the creative lead, I believe, for the modern Doom games. This is his face right here. He's actually one of the devs. Gulamis were everywhere. We got some delicious pizza. And let's see now, we got Gailani Supreme, Chef, Commander Keen's favorite. That's another reference to Commander Keen, which is one of the first games id Software made. I can't read that one. Dopefish, Dope Mans, I think. Another reference to the Dopefish. Grump Lore, or something. And something love. I cannot read that very well, unfortunately. It's too, like, muddy and dark. We got keyboard with far too many keys. All I need is really this, and maybe the number of keys here. But that's pretty neat. And some sort of trackball, I think. How does he use his mouse when his hands are here? That's, like, really far. Anyways. Let's see. We got shotgun portraits. You don't need an explanation for that. Best kills comp. Not that either. Collectibles, Daisy picks. Daisy being, damn chair's in the way. That rabbit. We got Rip and Tear Mix. Not MP3. Rip and Tear is one of the, songs and kind of the catchphrase of the series at this point. Glory Kill 1 and Kill List. Got a triple monitor setup. I don't like the trapezoidal monitors, but that's just me liking my things to be square. We got one of the guys from Doom 2016, probably, and a nice little hat, too. We got the Soul Cube, I think it's called, from Doom 3, which I need to play before and upload before Doom 2016, honestly. We got a very cool futuristic space bulldozer or something that probably was used on Mars. We got one of the mechs that I believe is used in the DLC or something. We got a cage for Daisy. We got Binkies, which promotes fang growth and digestion, and 16 karat quality, apparently. Oh, wait, I have never seen this before. Oh, that's his wife and son. Oh my god. I've never seen this before. Holy shit, that's sad. Aww. That's... Damn, okay. Why is that down there? Next to the fucking trash can, dude. Come on. We got some mess from the rabbit. Alright. We got Hellwalker, which is a reference to Doom 2016, what one of the little demon transcripts called the Doom guy. The Seventh Circle, which is a reference to the Seventh Circle of Hell, which I think is maybe a reference to Dante's Inferno. I don't know. These are probably more developers. There's Maximum Paella again. Kadinger Cooking, Kadinger being the Kadinger Sanctum, one of the areas of Doom 2016. 6 Imp Sausage recipe tips. This looks like a real picture, by the way. And then they just superimposed cacodemons from the original Doom from 1993 in here. Cooking from Hell's Kitchen, Thy Flesh Consumed. Again, Thy Flesh Consumed being episode 4 of the Ultimate Doom. Also in Comic Sans, because that's what it deserves to be. Winner Argent Dinner, which might be a reference to PUBG, honestly. Soul Food That's to Die For. Pinkie Pies, which is 100% imp-fed broiled pink patty pies. God, I am getting so hungry right now. And Kako Cakes, top 10 recipes for the mortally challenged. That's adorable. We got that thing again. I've already gone over that. And then we got the original game soundtrack. Mick Gordon, may he rest in peace. He didn't die, he just got treated poorly. I don't know the exact details, I haven't watched the videos on it, but he did the music for the previous game and this game, and then the DLC was done by somebody else because he quit by that point. But yeah, there's that. We got a record player. We got the Doom and Doom Eternal soundtrack, which honestly looks like a reference to Guardians of the Galaxy. We got a nice keyboard. He's got... that looks like cum lock, but it's num lock. He's got this interesting thing here, which you don't really see often. And he's also a numpad enjoyer like I am. Can't have a keyboard without a numpad. He's got one of those beautiful old ball mice. And he's got what looks like an IBM Aptiva, honestly. APTIVA. Which has got a lock on it. And he's got the original floppy drive and another floppy drive? Not sure why this one looks so different. This one might be a 5 1/4 inch. Or this might be the floppy drive and this might be a CD drive. I don't know. But I think I've covered everything in here. Oh wait, no, there's stuff over here. I'm gonna get to what's on that last. We got Raider suit from Doom 2016, as well as... I'm not sure what those are, honestly. Might be, actually... That's what those are. We got a frag grenade and an ice bomb, apparently, and don't worry, everything there is fine. We got markers, looks like. I'm not sure what this holding cage thing is. Or this. There's another one of the cleaning things. There's the original helmet from Doom 2016. And that's... looks like another helmet from Doom 2016. Or one of the newer helmets from Doom Eternal, rather. We got equipment launchers or something. And more internal parts. Something that's asking for a disc for some reason. And then we've got the original suit from Doom 2016, which it looks like he just tore apart. And is salvaging the parts for the suit that I'm currently in. We got Steel M and an Arbiter sensor. I don't know what Arbiter is. Sounds familiar, but I don't know. We got other readings and shit there. We got more cleaning robots. Good lord, dude. We got a beefy-ass dumbbell. And, I want that screwdriver. Holy shit. We got Ultra Nightmare 2016. LRP. I'm not sure what LRP is, or even what this thing is. Actually, that might be an engraver. Not sure though. But Ultra Nightmare, reference to difficulty. 2016, reference to the year that the new Doom came out. After 12 years between that and Doom 3, which came out in 04. Oh, we got one of the Argent Cell things from Doom 2016. We got the biggest drill I've ever seen. Holy shit. And we got some pliers too. Since I haven't played Doom 3, some of these references might be going over in my head, like what this thing is right here. And then we got Guns and Bullets, a new exclusive look at the BFG 10,000, which is, I think, a reference to BFG 10,000 in Quake 2, which is a reference to the BFG 9,000 in the Doom series. The BFG 10,000 is finally hearing, yes, it's over 9,000, which is a reference to a meme that's probably as old as I am at this point. Very, very, very old Dragon Ball Z meme. Juiced up, an inside look at the latest in plasma-powered weapons that'll have you saying, boy. I don't know what this is a reference to, but you can probably guess what the plasma-powered weapons are a reference to. We got Doomsday Dinner, which I don't think this will be a reference to the Doomsday source port, which is what I originally started playing Doom on. And then we got 10 prepper-approved meals in a jug that will sustain you until the end of days and above and beyond. And then we got Science Monthly. Can I possibly get up here somewhere? No? Okay. We got Science Monthly, the authority in modern science. The Argent Energy Crisis, man-made or made up. We talked to the experts, talking about the... Well, first of all, I think this is a reference to Scientific American or something. Man-made or made up, we talked to the experts, so this is a reference to the Argent Energy Crisis in Doom 2016. Mining for data, why you shouldn't worry about the UAC's trillion-dollar data collection program. And innocuous inoculations. New UAC study reveals mandatory injections improve employee productivity. Holy shit. That just sounds like a UAC monthly magazine at this point. UAC being, you know, the company that caused all of this in the original games too. Alright, so I think that's about everything. So, you gotta get all the cheat codes to unlock Doom 1, but you can play Doom 2 by entering a specific passcode. I don't fully remember it. You can look it up. I think it's like Flynn Taggart 93 or something. But I might as well just play through the first level of this. Yes, I know I missed the chainsaw, but I don't really care. I'm just blasting through this. For some reason, I can't run. I don't know what the running button is, but, yeah. I'm pretty sure you can, replace the wads in here. Why is the shooting so off? That is weird. Oh, they're firing at me. Oh, this is BFG edition, I think. Oh, Jesus Christ, we're not doing this. Let me out. I can't run, so I can't activate. Oh, the run is the left click? Or right click? That is weird. Anyways. Let's see if I can get myself some bullets. Yeah, this is a BFG edition because it's got those weird-looking health packs with a pill on it. Anyways. Oh my god, fuck off. Just die, please. Hold on. Oh my god, run! Hold on, does G-codes work? Wow, the cheats do not work in this for some reason. Neat. Alright, cool. Yep, you guys just keep doing that shit. Come on. Man, it is weird having to keep your this held down just to run. Alright. Got him. And give me all the health, please. Alright, you fuckers just die, please. I'm out of ammo again. Son of a bitch. Let me out! God damn it, it's so close. Oh, I think the door just closed on my face. Anyways. I can even save and load. I've never seen that before. You can even save and load, too. The entire thing's here. Yeah. I love it. I love it so much. I love this so much. Oh, wait, the monitor's got some things. We got brightness. Or no, we got contrast, brightness. I'm not sure what that is. And I'm not sure what that is. We got the power switch. It's usually a button instead of a switch, but eh. Potato, potato. Anyways, I love that. That is amazing. But yeah, let me just go back up here. I'm gonna keep my microphone on. Just, you know, don't want to go back and turn it off and pause and unpause and, you know, all that bullshit. I don't remember how many... I don't have any. Okay. I don't remember how many Sentinel batteries he says. But he doesn't have any. This just looks demonic. I don't know why he's got that in here. He being the Doom guy, after all. There's also a secret, like, somewhere up here. Might be able to see it. Somewhere up there. And I do not remember for the life of me how to get up there. But I'm sure it'll come back to me eventually. Probably when I look it up. Alright, what are you? Oh, we got the ice bomb. Neat. Alright, Z to swap the frag grenade. Hell yeah. Neat. Okay. Alright. I've heard you enough. As much as I love that. Right. Weird. I had to hit that a lot of times for it to work. Here is into Sandy's City, at least when I get that thingy. One of my favorites. Alright, let's listen to this. And then I think we'll be done. Alright.
This is an ARC broadcast. To any ARC personnel or survivors operating inside the Hellified zones, please be advised. More Doomslayer sightings have been coming in. ARC leadership do not recommend any attempts to communicate with the Slayer directly.
I am going to fucking kill you.
In Minecraft, of course. Yeah, that's gonna be clipped out of context.
Please avoid all contact with Doomguy at this time. While it is clear that the Slayer is an enemy of the challenge, it is unclear if he could also be a threat to civilians.
Yeah, I don't know if you've noticed, but I do, like, occasionally make Doomguy nod or shake his head. Shit like that. I like being cute. Is that just a repeat? No, stop it. Stop it. Okay. Yeah. Oh, there's also ways outside. I don't fully remember how to get out. Or you might not be able to get out yet. I'm not sure. Not that way. Down here, I believe. Yes. I remember there being demons that pop up around here, but I might be mistaken. But yeah, here's where you get some of the different suits that you can wear. Cosmetics, of course. So, fuck them. I just have a few that I like and I stick with them, but usually I just go with the default. Unless it's the classic stuff. I always like when games reference classic stuff, like how Dead Space references the original game from 2008. They've got an original classic suit there. And here's the Praetor suit. Or no, that might be the new Doom Eternal suit. I don't know. I don't care. Well, I do care, but not that much. Anyways, let me get back to where I was up there. Oh, that must be the, whatever the hell it's called, killing chamber or something. I'll go down to that later. Unless it's part of the mission. Is it part of the mission? It's part of the mission. Okay, we're going down. There's no fast travel in here, is there? No, there isn't. Alright, let's head down. Can I just shortcut? Yes, I can. Alright. I will be right back, actually. One moment. Alright, it's about maybe, I don't know, 25 minutes later. I wanted to go down and get some dinner before kitchen closes up, you know. Anyways. Yeah, let's get this fucking episode finished. That's cool. Just a ball up there? Okay. What am I supposed to be looking at? Oh, hello. Repertorium, that's what it's called. I forget what I was calling it before, but yeah, this is just a practice area. I think it's missing this one right here, because these have got like little plumes of light, and this one doesn't. Anyways. Dying or permanently losing inventory, like ammo and extra lives. New encounters unlock as you progress through the campaign and discover new demons. Alright, can I just go back? Do I not have to fight? Yes! Sweet. I probably shaved a good 5 minutes off of this episode. Which is probably 5 more minutes I could have to sleep or something. You know? That's cool, though. That's also cool. I think I get to use a mech in the DLC, but I don't fully remember. Oh, hello. Okay. Thanks. Yeah. That's fallen down. Let's not do that. And we got these Sentinel coins, which, I don't remember what those do. Honestly. They do something. But what that thing is, I do not know. Oh. Oh. No. I want to go back up. No. Shit. God damn it. Alright, about face. Really? Okay. Oh, this is a bit choppy, isn't it? Ah, here we go. Okay, this is how you get back up. Place is, ironically, a bit mazy. No, that's the way outside. Alright. Okay. That happened. Really? What? Wait, what am I supposed to be doing? Where's the quest marker? Do I have to fight the fucking demons? Okay. Fine. We'll just go in there, shoot a couple of imps, and then we'll be done with this shit. I hate when games do this. Like, yeah, I get it, but I don't want to do it. Just let me not, please. And this elevator could be a bit faster, but it's whatever. It's actually not that bad. I'm just impatient, especially as this video is coming up on 2 fucking hours long. Yeah, this one's definitely missing. I don't know what's wrong with that. Anyways, hello. Good day, sirs. Neat. Alright, you're dead. You're dead. You're dead. You're dead. You're dead. You're dead. Oh, we got BFG Division playing. Neat. Yeah, I would react like that if I was being chainsawed to death. What I find interesting is you saw when I was doing the Slayer Gate, the encounters that you'd see in the Slayer Gate. So like, I saw the Doom Hunter and proceeded to die to him like twice. You don't really see encounters with those demons that you see in Slayer Gates. Because I haven't seen those in-game yet. Okay, that's what it is. Alright. Cool. Do I have all my ammo and everything back? I do. Oh man, I'm back to full health too. Nice. I didn't see that transition, so if it transitioned at all, or if I just happened to get all that stuff back, I don't know. Anyways, back here. Oh, nice! I don't have to wait that long. That's really cool. Acquire a Praetor Suit point. Oh, is that this shit over here? Oh, neat. That's what these are. Praetor Suit points. Okay. Thank you for the coin. Ah, I remember this now. Alright. Yeah. So, these are my 3 things that I like the most about the Praetor Suit stuff. So you can get immune to damage from barrel explosions, then you can have them respawn, and then my favorite, explosive pinatas. They drop ammo. It's very, very, very little ammo, but I remember going around, when I was playing this game last, I remember going around and shooting all the barrels, waiting for them to respawn, shooting them again. I think I was just meleeing them to save ammo, because it's Doom Eternal, of course I'm going to. I don't want to select. I don't want to spend these yet, I just want to Okay. Oh, R. Yes. Okay. Cool, because I want to get one of these first. I want to get these three first. Very first and foremost. Okay, fuck off. Back. I don't have any... Yeah, I don't have any Sentinel batteries. I could have sworn I picked one up, but it might have been one of the... I think I picked up 4 in that last level. Who knows? Might have been one that I put in there to make that entire area get upgraded. Anyways. Yeah, I guess that'll be it for this video. I don't know if I've got another one. Yeah, it's almost 11 p.m. And I know it's a Saturday, so it's not a school night, but I'm trying to keep my sleep schedule somewhat normal, unlike some people I know. So, yeah. Actually, before I forget, there we go. That'll be it for this episode. Thank you so much for watching, and this is Who Lover. Peace out. Oh, no, that's not my outro. It's been a while since I've done it. This has been Who Lover, signing off. Peace.